Hello guys, good afternoon everyone. How is your life? How's it going? What are you all guys doing? It's time to get some coffee. Some of them gaming news. It's about time. Hello guys, hello. Hey, hello. Hello. How are you guys doing? Alright, connect. Here we go. Alright, let's get that coffee. Get some of that coffee. Don't have milk. Need to do the Vietnamese today. Need to remember. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, what time? Done. Whoop. Let's see. Some like super flu continues or something. Is it already Corona strikes back again? With some new strains and stuff. We had some like dank flu, but I think that one is kind of like more or less fine now. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously not exactly fine, but better at least. You know. Kinda. All the flu's going around. I see. Yeah, it is quite something here too. It was. Now it's a bit better. I think the wave is gone for now, but you're probably gonna be considering the weather and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if more is coming. Bag. Some here. I wouldn't be surprised. And the weather is very pipig, yeah? Oh, very pipig, yeah? Alright. Let's get that coffee. Let's get him. I need to get this one. Ouch. Gonna put it there so I remember. I need to charge the battery, but I think at least I don't need it today, so that's good. That is good. I'll try to remember. I will try to remember. All right. These. Here was hello. Let's see. Everyone knows how all the viruses work nowadays. Everyone got the new degrees. First the experts in viruses, then the experts in warfare. What's next? What's next? I think economy and like immigration and everything will already have all the experts for a while. And now we have the AI experts. That one. True. I did good. I was doing good. It was nice. I'll need to make some more soon. I will need to make some more soon. Actually, quite soon even. Quite soon. Well, the economy experts I think we already have, but maybe there'll be more now. Was it worth the effort? I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like exactly... It's worth the effort, it's just like... The volumes you produce, they're still not really that crazy much. Like, you're not gonna be just like chugging the one type of beer all evening, right? That's why you need the variety, and variety and everything needs a lot of space. You make it, to store it. So it's nice. I would say it's worth. But you're better when you have a lot of space. Way better. It's like now I need to do another batch, but well, for another batch I'm gonna find some bottles. I will still need to probably get some of the plastics ones, which I still get because I can gift that away and stuff. But for the third, for example, batch is already not gonna be enough. Like not consuming it fast enough to create a good adaptation of different types, you know. Of different types of it. Reuse the plastic ones. The plastic ones not, I mean, you can, but not exactly. I reuse the glass ones. Plastic ones I usually just like use to give away to someone on the beer, because you know, glass you kinda would love to see back, and that's not always, you know, possible. Not always that simple. So you kind of just put some in plastic so you can give it away. Which I already did them, a few, but I still have a couple. I'm gonna get those going to glass bottle shortage now. Damn son. I mean, wouldn't really surprise me. No, that's why I use the this flip cap ones. They are nice. They're very reusable. I mean, regular ones too. You just need to get like the proper special machine to cap them. But then you usually kind of give it to someone, you know. They just kind of throw it away. And that's how it sometimes goes. And the ones I have they're really good. They're like really thick, nice glass, and very heavy. So they are actually really nice. So those big boys I only take with me, you know, pour from it, and then I take it back after the washing. And the production slowing down, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. And you probably kind of like for recycling the glass, you probably would need a bunch of heating up and everything. I see what they say. Oh, so they actually recycle them not by like kind of melting it all or something, but by kind of like washing it and everything, disinfecting it, and getting it back. I guess if all the breweries and stuff have like the standard bottles, then that sounds kind of nice. Because here we usually have like a fuckload of different bottles. All the types and shapes and everything. Alright, washing the grinder. Checking the bottle integrity. Yeah, that too. Well, I guess if it's like, I mean, still he's still getting the carbonated stuff in, so still under pressure. I think it might be a bit lower pressure than if you carbonate it inside, but still, like not exactly the pressure. It's more like dissolving enough CO2 in for them bubbles. And when you carbonate them in naturally, then it gets even more dank. Depend highly on the type of beer. Well, I mean, it's mostly depend on what's the name, like the method. Like you either carbonate them in the tank, or you just like the CO2 from the side, basically. Most industrial stuff is from the side. Like no one really bothers with that, with carbonating it in. It's like extra process and everything. You need to leave the yeast inside and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, mostly most commercial stuff just getting carbonated on the final step by just adding the CO2 in. That's pretty much it. Hello. Comparing the newest two underwater strategy games. I know one only, Aquatico, but that's not RTS though whatsoever. Was there anything else like that? Because Aquatica is not even close to RTS. Aquatico is not even there. Played Aquatico demo only. And played the release. And can say I was like a huge fan of Aquatico, really. Alright. Was there something else? Was there something else? I don't remember actually much. There is another one that is not out yet, I think, from Paradox. But that's also more like a city builder, colony simulator, whatever. Not exactly the proper RTS, I would say. Alright, let's go. Blizzard terminated World of Warcraft Classic co-lead Brian Birmingham after he refused to lower an employee's performance ranking to fill a quota. Yeah, so they have like the quota 5%, I think, or something of employees should be ranked kind of like pleb, basically, like not good enough. Not sure why exactly. Why would you have quota for that? So yeah, basically, managers just kind of like approximate people's performance, and they have a quota for people to underperform, basically. 5% apparently. I'm not sure what does it do for those people though. I guess I don't know, like no bonuses, and maybe like they kind of become this like the risk group that can get caught in terms of some layoffs and stuff, which happens a lot nowadays. What do you do? Decided to refuse and to quote some to put someone into that quota and rank someone that way, and asking other managers to join at the riot. Yeah, I see here. Let's see. Surviving the Abyss I haven't played yet. I might, maybe, if I'll get my hands on it, I would be down. But yeah, the Aquatico was like not even close, and I don't know, I didn't really like the feel of Aquatico, even from like the demo, from like 2-3 hours or something. Like it was a couple of hours, I think. Kind of didn't really like it. And like, the vibe maybe is kind of there, but kind of not exactly. Not exactly. I would say. Should not be a surprise. But I mean, thing is, it's probably like in many other companies too. It's kind of, they have this like always prepared reserve of people. Reserve. You could call it, I guess, that way. Just kind of like this, like a list of people who are, you know, candidates in the first line to get thrown out whenever it's needed. So I'm pretty sure a lot of companies actually do that. So you don't need to kind of like, oh shit, we need to cut some people off. Let's like see, let's evaluate everyone. They just constantly have this like list with people already prepared. Let's see. The Half-Life 2 VR mode, damn son. Well, the insider claims that Bethesda and the Tango game works, Evil Within creators, will soon announce a new game. Project got the name Hi-Fi Rush. The age rating is 12 plus, and it will be out in 2 versions. Well, judging by rating and stuff, and kind of by the name, to be honest, I might pass on that one already. Doesn't sound that exciting, but we'll see, I guess. But we'll see, I guess. It's about time. I mean, Tango did what? What was the name of that one? What was the name? The hunting ghosts. Ghostwire Tokyo, was it? Yeah. They made this one, and there was nothing else since then. So, you know, I guess about time. I guess it's about time to get something going. So we'll see. And the Aquatica Giga Shallow. Yeah, I feel like even from the demo, it felt kind of like, I don't know, not right, not quite there yet, not quite there. It was like way too much of kind of like the resource management in a weird way, as in like very long chains of different production and everything that resource is going through, and then like you kind of miscalculate something, and then some step everything just goes to shit completely. Gobbletron Hunting Ghost. No, the Ghostwire Tokyo. It's Ghostwire Tokyo. That was Tango Network, Tango Gameworks game. And that one was out or like a year ago, right? So they haven't seen it. They haven't announced anything since then. I mean, I guess about time. We'll see. But yeah, 12 plus age rating, Hi-Fi Rush. Not really. Doesn't sound that appealing to me personally. All right, what else do we have? Tom Henderson said that there is no info about PS5 Pro or Slim, but the second version of PS5 apparently gonna have the attachable, removable, the disk drive, but not the hardware. A removable disk drive. So I guess they're gonna be just like kind of selling the diskless version price, and then you can just like kind of attach the separate drive if you really want to for extra monies. Yes, I'm not sure if it will be like that crazy needed though. I think like better hardware people, well actually I guess better hardware would also be kinda not the best move, especially when people just started to get their PS5s after all the supply shortage, and then boom, the better one is out. Time to stay in line and wait for the better one and spend a bunch of money on it. I'm not sure people would be thrilled, I'm really not sure. The Base Builder Fest on Steam already. A whole bunch of games on sale with city building, economy, colony sims, and stuff like this. Getting them. Here we go. And there's next fest coming soon to Steam. A whole bunch of demos and stuff. I'm gonna probably play a bunch as usual. That I like doing. That I like doing. And that's gonna be week after next. Gonna be time to play a whole bunch of demos. And Boomerthon's gonna be over, so that's gonna be time for demos and the new stuff. And going back to some of that Pentiment also. Yeah, it's gotta true, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, like the core console, basically, yeah. So there will be like the second will be only one version of console, yeah, and the ROM will be optional. Yeah, that is indeed true. That's a good reasoning for it. That's a good reasoning. Yeah, the most components heavy thing will be unified, the same, and then there will be just a plugin for it. Seems good, eh? Microsoft is calling Sony to trial when they are preparing for FTC trial. So another juicy lawsuit is coming, where they're probably gonna leak a bunch of information while fighting each other. That's good. I'm gonna see all the announcements and stuff. Design director of Dead Island 2 moved to Ubisoft, where he will be developing the in-game social elements of new projects. Damn son, what a swap there. From Dead Island to Ubisoft. I mean, Dead Island 2 is not even out yet, so I guess kind of early to say what he's changing to that. Chinese players got the World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and other Blizzard game servers turned off. But they said that there's gonna be like a little more time of NetEase working with Blizzard, just like the tech support, like a small tech support team. Or maybe it's like the support team to like deal with some like, I don't know, refunds or something like that. But the servers are down now. That's the yikes, dude, eh? And Bobby decided to be greedy. And now they're not gonna get anything going in China for a while longer. And then they're probably gonna be needing to deal with the whole bunch of angry people if they manage to get back. And restoring all the characters and everything back. The databases and stuff. Oh damn, the Isaac Clarke from Dead Space is now in Fortnite. Damn, the crossover, man. The Dead Space in Fortnite. I'm gonna promote the remaster hard, huh? Rockstar admitted the new potential exploits in PC version of GTA Online. They will try to fix it in next update. Try to fix it doesn't sound very optimistic, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You know, the Steam World build they announced recently, well, yesterday actually even, another Steam World Universe game. And become the architect of the miner town. All right. We'll see what that is all about. A release trailer of Forspoken is using the critics' phrases cut out of context. There's some examples there. There's some examples. Yeah, the reviews are pretty bad. Shitty story, empty open world, boring missions. Part of the media and bloggers didn't even get the review keys. Oh yeah, apparently they just like got what some of the press said about some parts of the game and then used it as, you know, the whole game. You know, like they had some positive descriptions of some specific aspects of the game, but not the game itself. And then they put it in the video like it's, you know, the journalist talking about the game as a whole that way. Digital Foundry got the analysis. Quick loading, LPS5 version. Quick loading. The draw distance is high. A lot of details in open world. Good main character animation. Effects on the areas. Display option. Settings of accessibility and the character models. But everything else got criticized. Lighting, direction, animation cutscenes, quality of picture, stability problems, bad controls at times, and many more things. Well, I see it's gonna be, I mean, it already is, but it's gonna be even more fun now. Square Enix not so desperate to go with those dirty tricks, yeah? Seems like, I mean, dude, they're selling the game here. That already means they're desperate. Like, out of all the Square Enix catalog, there is, like, nothing available on sale here. Like, they removed all their games from sale here, except, like, some, like DLCs, like soundtracks, you know, whatever they, like, didn't bother to clean up, I guess. And, Forspoken on Epic Game Store, not on Steam still, so... At least they returned it to the Epic Game Store here. Like they really want to sell at least something and somewhere, especially since already invested in I think voice acting on Russian and stuff. So they decided to, you know, fuck our principles, man. I want the monies. I mean principles. It's not really principles either, but they decided to go for a risk here. Deadpool in Marvel's Midnight Suns. Let's see. That one I still kind of didn't get really. Like, what's with it with Marvel? Like, it seems like it was kind of received quite well. And at the same time, some people saying it's kind of not that good. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous sold 1 million copies. I kind of thought it will be a bit more already at this point, but I mean, also for old school RPG, that's still very solid there. I would say still very solid there. And Subnautica Below Zero got the lowest discount now on the base builder fest, actually. The lowest discount ever, or rather, you know, the deepest discount, rather. Oh yeah, the Blizzard used a quota-based system that forces managers to give around 5% of employees a low developing ranking. Those employees receive a lower profit-sharing bonuses and have a harder time getting raises and promotions. And World of Warcraft Classic lead Brian Birmingham wrote in a fiery email to staff that he refused to continue working for Blizzard after he was told to give a developing ranking to a successful employee. Called on other leads and directors to protest as well. Days without incident, 1. I guess 0 right now. Oh yeah, the roadmap for Songs of Conquest. Let's check that one out. What do we have there? Songs of Conquest roadmap. Oh, that is interesting. Let's see. Alright, Quarter 1. Beacon improvements, artifact marketplace, map editor finalized, upgrade troops and recruitment screen. Random events, more skirmish map. Random events. Not sure what that is. Oh, there's random events for other also. Oh, I guess they got some random events already for one of the factions. Interesting. What does those do? What does those do? Quarter 2, a Barony of a Loth campaign. That's when I'm gonna return. Adventure map, town gates, co-op, teams skirmish gameplay, more unit traits and abilities. That's good. Netcode improvements, a lot of random events, more hostile neutral units, more skirmish maps. Quarter 3, a barrier campaign, achievements, campaign creation support, netcode improvements, barrier random events, more artifacts, more skirmish maps. 1.0 release, end of Quarter 3. So that's gonna be September or something, around that time. So like 1.5 year less in early access, and not bad. It's kind of interesting because like the current, like it's gonna be 1 year in May, and around that time they're gonna release lot. Probably it's gonna be like anniversary of release. They're gonna do the update with lot campaign, I guess. That kind of matches Quarter 2. So like over a year. Well, I mean, they were polishing a lot of like multiplayer and stuff. That's for sure, though. I think they just suddenly kind of realized that, you know, people are way more interested than they expected in the multiplayer part of the game. That's good though. We'll see. We'll see how that will go. All right. What else? What else? One, nothing crazy. Not much else. The Last of Us Part 1 received a large sales spike post-HBO launch. So the numbers yesterday was like 250%, I think, on the was it PS4 version or which one? Like one of the versions basically got like 250% increase, another one got like 300 something percent increase in sales. The demo of the Steam World build is out actually already. Since it's a city builder, interesting. All right. Oh yeah, the Dark Pictures for VR. It was supposed to be out 22nd of February, but it was delayed to 16th of March. No, it's not that much at least. So that's the one on Rails then, I see. Hey Steve, hello, good morning. How we doing, man? Tomorrow, cooperative zombie shooter World War Z Aftermath will get a big update, Horde Mode XL.
I love you guys.
Shit, Steve, welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Feeding the void. The void indeed is happy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you. How's it going? It's going to be improved horde mode, new map, rework the weapon upgrade system. Then World War Z. Improve the horde. Wasn't the horde already insane there? How will that work? The yoga, then, son. Insane. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds very good. RuneScape developer Jagex is looking for a lead character artist for a now-announced game. Where's our artists? There's Tormask. Where's Johnny? Time. Time to artist them characters. In Moebius here, I mean, there's demo at least, so, that's good. That is good. We'll see, like, for this, actually, Friday, I might have, like, a bunch of stuff to play. We'll see how it will go. A worst case, I might get some demos. I mean, the next fest is coming. There's going to be a lot of demos then. Hey, Sacred, hello. How you doing? Next fest, if I'll get enough material, then I'm going to go, like, all day, every day with some demos. And maybe some on YouTube, too. Maybe. The testers shared their opinions on the Hyenas shooter. That's the Super Zoomer multiplayer stuff, right? The players criticized the characters and said something about the graphics and other stuff, but what? Traditional looter shooter, and the team going to fight and loot. Trophies you can sell for in-game currency. The most expensive items in post-apocalyptic world are items like the plushie, the Sonic plushie, alright. A money you can use to unlock characters and cosmetics. There is also premium currency, I mean, obviously, and reputational points, but they're not used in any way, so there's gonna be some reputational system you need to grind, I guess. Currently, there's 8 characters. According to reviews, then they're not really different from each other. And during the game, they're mostly annoying. dialogues compared to the replics of Angel from Battlefield 2042. I'm not sure about that one. It's hyenas. Hyenas, Steve. Some people like the combat, others didn't like the recoil and the long time between kills. The lack of recoil. Big maps, but quite empty still. Most all levels have the low gravity zones. They change the game process and create unique moments and making combat interesting. Alright. Apparently graphics and the whole game polish is good. It looks fantastic. The style looks like Borderlands, but closer to realism. Alright. Well, seems like it's gonna be a mixed bag there. And it's still kinda, you know, maybe the style is good, but you don't play the multiplayer looter shooters for style, let's be real. Hitter Mascalo, how we doing, man? Hunt in space with no satisfying gunplay. Well, see, they have the gimmick with low gravity, so that's gonna be probably the gimmick there. Time to apply to the character artist to Jagex, their mask. They're looking for someone. They're looking for someone for the unannounced project. As the lead character artist, though. Remember, you said you don't want to lead, eh? I don't want to be the lead, eh? On Thursday, Factorio will become a $5 more expensive, eh? So if you want to get it, it might be on sale right now, actually, because of the Base Builder Fest, right, I guess? Yes, either must guys say, eh? Oh, no sale for Factorio, damn son. Not even letting us buy it. Feels bad. It's already $30, gonna be 35. You ready, Scott? You ready? Thank you for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. Think you even want to work in game dev anymore professionally? How so? How so? Why? Why? Microsoft will stop the sales of digital versions of Windows 10 on 31st of January. The Monka is time to get the new Windows. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons trailer there. Damn son. Yeah, the Spellforce Conquest of VO will be out on 3rd of February, so that yesterday. That we saw yesterday. The Forspoken reviews are not looking good, eh? That is true. That we heard, that we heard. Especially people complaining about the start of the game, the meh history, the meh lore, and quite empty world. I'll see. See, there must go see. Not a fun job the way it's usually done, eh? I think on the outsource it's probably quite bad though. On the freelance and everything. I feel it might be something that is kind of more fun and better to do when you're actually in the company, though. After huge layoffs last week, Microsoft now chucking billions of dollars into OpenAI. Yeah. So that one on Sunday. Well, we saw about the CEO talking about it, so now they're already chucking those billions in, though. Xbox Series already got the Hogwarts Legacy preload, apparently. You can already start loading. Start downloading. Ooh, right. Well, let's get some Submarine Titans going. Let's do it, let's go see. Well, yeah, that's why I think it might be better. Like, because when they look for freelancers, right, they want already, like, they approach someone who is on freelance already when it's, like the transactional thing, right? Like, all right, let's find someone. We already have like everything formulated, so we can just give them the task and they start working. That's why I feel like it's better probably in such thinking like as game designer, right? For example, imagine if it would be like freelance game designer. You just get approached, right, bro? We kind of like have some ideas. We need like, we need you to write down like what kind of gameplay there might be. Make us design document real quick, and we need it to be like this way, and this way. Can you like write it down for us with no like testing, iteration, and stuff like this? Like, come on, bro. At least with game design, at least it even sounds fucking dumb. That's why it's not done most.